Sorry, y'all. I had to do a part 2. So I think Mr. OG is a part of my soul tribe. So come to find out, he like the boss. Like he the boss of the other OGs. Like the other OGs have been there longer than he has been there, and that speaks volumes because Mr. OG is very humble. Like he knows himself, he's in tune with himself, he knows his power and he doesn't abuse it. And how he carries himself is as if you wouldn't even know that he is the boss. Like, it's like he's so like low key, you just wouldn't even know. Like, that's how he carry himself. He's so quiet, and he just like, it seemed like he just like to be in the background. Like, he very similar to me. So my point in saying all this, y'all, is I found the OGs very interesting. I had a great time with them. I received knowledge about the work that we do, and I received knowledge about work outside of the work that we do. So like I said with OG number 2, like me and him was vibing on business that we are creating for ourselves and our family. So that's outside of what it is that we doing at the job. So I appreciated that. The day was a blessing. Meeting them was a blessing. And these are the types of things that we have to be grateful for in life. Connections and potentially meeting our soul tribe teammates. I'm finally being seen, y'all. And I'm able to see God. So if y'all watch my videos, y'all know that I call out a demonic entity, a demonic energy real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, I saw a whole straight demon through them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very aware and able to see those spirits. But I was asking God, I'm like, okay, God, now that I'm able to discern and I'm able to see those spirits, I want to see godly spirits. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a breath of fresh air. Somebody that's like me, that embodies what I embody. So it's like, now I'm being granted that. So, I'm being granted that because that's what I'm embodying and that's what they're embodying. So when Mr. OG was complimenting me, and when OG number 2 was helping me put my little vest on, that's because they saw the inside of me. It was about how I carry myself and who I am within versus on the outside. Because y'all, I feel like I was popped. Like, of course, I'm always fine. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. But I had my little Nike hat on. My hair wasn't put together how I would have really wanted it. My clothes, I didn't care for it. I just felt like I looked bogus. But none of that matter. It's about the inside. That's what showed on the surface. So, let's see. But yeah, they see me. So our higher power had me hidden for months, y'all. When I say months, I mean months. Like, nobody was approaching me at all. Like, nobody was like, oh, you look good, or trying to talk to me, trying to get my number. Like, nothing. And I didn't want to talk to nobody, to be honest. Like, I didn't want to speak to nobody. I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't want to entertain nobody. I just wanted to heal. I wanted to work on me. It was just too much that was going on. So I'm grateful for that. But this is a sign that I'm starting to attract the right energies. See, Mr. OG, how me and him was vibing, he gotta be a part of my soul tribe, because we have too much in common. Our belief system is too much of the same. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, the old me would have asked him for his number, because I'm not scared to ask no guy for their number. Like, I'm really not. I'm that straightforward. It don't matter to me. But it would have been with the intent of truly getting to know him, getting to know what done went on in his life, what he overcame, like truly getting to know him. However, I probably wouldn't put those boundaries in place because at the time I didn't know nothing about boundaries. So I have a very flirtatious spirit. That's just me when I'm single. And I'm single. Hey. So I probably would have came across like wrong. Like it's just in me, y'all. It's just in me. It's not on me. But yeah, so now it's like I have self-control. I have self-respect. I have self-honor. So I just be chill and I let stuff play out how it needs to play out. Whatever is in God's will, whatever God leads me to do, I'm gonna do. So now I understand that just because I have an amazing conversation with somebody and we seem to be vibing on the same frequency and into similar types of things, that doesn't mean I have to try to create a relationship. And y'all, the relationship does not have to be romantic. It could just be friendship, creating a friendship. I don't even have to do that. So in the past, my lack of boundaries caused me to ruin relationships that I could have had for years. So now it's like I can come into somebody's life for a day. I could be myself. I could say what I'm going to say and I could leave. I could leave an imprint on someone thinking, wow, she's amazing. She's intelligent. I'm thankful to have met her. She gave me a different perspective on this, on that, on the third. Everything don't gotta go further than what it is. That's when we go further, when we take things further, that's when we start to lose our great qualities and the goddess within us. And it would be wrong for me to lead him on when I know that I truly have no interest in that sense. So I'm waiting on my husband, y'all, to be honest. And I feel like God is just showing me through Mr. OG, like, these are some of the qualities that your husband is going to have within him. You know what I'm saying? Because if Mr. OG, like, don't get me wrong, Mr. OG look good. You know what I'm saying? He keep himself up. He don't look his age. He's like, he said he 51. But that's just, like I said, that's sugar daddy. I don't want no sugar daddy. I don't want no daddy. I want, if he was like 20, 25 years younger, we could have talked. We could have talked about it. But Mr. OG, that's going to be Mr. OG. That's it. But I'm truly waiting on my husband. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like my husband may be near, may be coming. I'm not sure. I just know that I'm doing the work that I need to do to attract what it is that I want. And that's all I can do. I'm not forcing nothing. I'm not rushing nothing because I don't want to mess up nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have no fears. I have no fears when it comes to a relationship now. I'm just aware. And I'm just willing to continue to work on myself so I can be my best self, bring my best self to the table. Not just for my husband, but for myself, for my child, for my husband. You know what I'm saying? For God, first and foremost. That's just how I feel. But I don't know. I really feel like God is just showing me like, hey, these are some of the qualities your husband is going to possess. And like I also said, Mr. OG, he's probably a part of my soul tribe. For real. He is. He may be. But my first priority is maintaining a relationship with our Creator and my child. So I could speak all day to her trying to teach. But if she's saying something completely different, that's what's going to override what's coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? So you could tell your child all day, do this, do that, do the third, right? But if you're not doing it as the parent, that child not going to listen. And then if you're not enforcing it, that child really not going to listen. So that, and then my baby right now, like, she does what I do. So I gotta watch, and she only 1 year old. So I gotta really watch what it is I do. And now she's starting to talk. She's starting to speak. So I gotta really watch what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She's very impressionable right now. So that's my focus. Yeah. I couldn't fathom my baby watching me be a weak ass female. You know what I'm saying? And then she turn around, grow up, and be the same type of woman that I didn't want her to be. So I could have talked all day, don't do this, don't do that when you get in a relationship. But if I'm not showing it, then she gonna do exactly what I don't want her to do. So I'm glad that, yeah, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I really rather wait on divine timing and just continue on my journey, doing what it is I'm doing, building myself. And my baby gonna be good. My baby gonna be good. She's still gonna grow up in a household with 2 parents. It's just not her father. It's just not gonna be her father. And it's gonna be, the foundation's gonna be set on God. And we're gonna be loving towards one another, respectful towards one another, honor one another, teach, all that. It's going to be a healthy household, and that's all I could do. But she going to always know who her daddy is for sure, and she going to maintain a relationship with her father. She just going to have an additional father, a stepfather, and he going to play his role. So, yeah. So, yeah, y'all, that was the girl talk. Ladies, you don't have to jump in relationships when you meet somebody and somebody really grasp your attention. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel like, oh, dang, I really like them. You ain't got to rush into anything. You could just be you. You could just show up as you, give that good energy, and go on about your day. Go on about your way. That's it. That's what I'm learning. Now I'm capable of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush into anything, and always check in with God. If you're not sure, you make sure you check in with God. Because like I said, y'all, I would be leading that man on if I tried to. Because you know what I'm saying? He 51, baby. He got money. He a boss. And I ain't finna say everything that he said, but he got money. So if I was like that, if I was really a dirty, grimy female, trying to take advantage and trying to use, which I've never been in my life. I've never used no guy. Never had to. Never thought about it. But if I was, I could have finessed him. I could have acted like I really genuinely cared. I could have abused my power. But for what? I don't need to do that. I'm going to get everything it is that I want. And I'm just saying I could have, because there's so many women that do. And that's why these men be so hurt and so broken. Because they didn't use their discernment. Because they didn't really, truly get to know this female. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I would never do nothing like that. But now I know, like, I'm just so grateful. I've learned a lot, and now I'm actually putting it to use, putting it into real life. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm extremely proud of myself. Now I know how to maintain a true relationship. I truly know boundaries within whatever type of situation within my life. I'm very thankful for that. So, I don't know, y'all. My husband coming. Stay tuned. Y'all know I'm finna give you the tea. He might come by the end of the year. Who knows? He might come next year. Who knows? But like I said, y'all, I'm just working on me and what I gotta do. I got these business. I got my YouTube, got my job, I got my child. Really, y'all should switch all that. My child is first, but yeah. All right, now I'm just going on. I'm finna get off. But if y'all got some comments, talk to your girl. Talk to your girl in the comments. And like I always say, God is waiting on you. You're the only one playing. Love y'all. Peace.